What's going on, y'all? I just wanted to make a video. Last night, my friend David texted me and told me that Vinnie Paul had passed away. And I looked over and just playing Mario Kart and looked over and just seen that. Fucking shit, dude. I'm already telling you it's probably suicide. I can already fucking tell you that fucking... What is this, fucking Chester, Chris Cornell, and fucking Vinnie Paul on the fucking row now? Not on the row, but fuck, dude. My very first concert I ever went to was Pantera, and it blew my mind. There was boobies, people were doing drugs. Fucking... You ever seen a fucking... God damn. My father never took me to a rock concert, but he took me to that one. Fuck, one person fucking gets shot and the next one's probably killed himself or fucking something crazy happened. Fucking shit. But yeah, at that Pantera concert, there was everything that a kid shouldn't see that changed my life. Fucking loud music, boobies, drugs, people are going crazy. That whole place, I could just remember it now, just feeling just such a crazy energy, and just cigarette smoke everywhere. And that's probably the only concert that I didn't ever smoke any weed at, or fucking weed. I probably didn't even take cigarettes to that thing. We were little kids. My dad let us take the tracker, which I would never even took out of town, and this fool fucking let us take it to Lubbock. My friends were crammed in the back, but we just got in that car, and I wanted to take that one for some reason. That was my first probably time ever driving to Lubbock. I'm trying to think. I think that would probably have to be the first fucking time I ever drove to fucking Lubbock. I didn't drive home that night. I remember that was the first night I ever had Whataburger. It fucking blows my mind. I remember the day that Dime passed away. My friend had called me and told me. No, I heard it on the TV. And I thought it was a fucking dream. I thought I was fucking dreaming. I didn't know what was fucking going on. I just turned on the TV, some of the news. Back when you had fucking 6 channels because you're broke as fuck. I just heard on the news, probably NBC or something like that, and they said that Dime had passed away. Fucking, oh my god. That took years to get over it. Fucking now, we got half of Pantera gone, and fucking Roxy was like, oh, people die. Fucking, you don't die at 54 for no fucking reason. Like, something crazy happened, or he got depressed. Something crazy happened. I was fucking shit. That's the end of Hell Yeah now. Like, there's 2 more musicians. You're like wondering what the fuck will even go on there. Hey. But back to that Pantera show, that shit changed my life. If someone would have came to me that night and said, you're going to be a roadie and this is what you're going to do for the rest of your life, I'd have been like, fucking shit, let's ride. Fucking shit. Before I watched this, I was trying to watch Behind the Music, and I barely even probably made it 15 minutes into it without even fucking wanting to go crazy. And then last night we were over here, so I couldn't even. So yesterday, fucking, I don't even know what. My friend said it was a microburst or something like that. I'm just driving down the street going to our house. I'm at my parents' house right now, but I'm going to our house, and I see this dude just staring at the sun or the sky, or I was like, what the hell's going on? Is he on drugs or something like that? I didn't think about it, and then I drive farther down the street, and there's another neighbor just staring at the sky. I'm like, fuck, did the aliens hit and I fucking missed this shit or something? So I drive a little bit farther down, and my dumbass drove over a nail at this point. I know what point I drove over it, and fucking now I got a fucking tire I need to go fix. So half of her fence is just blown over, and the donkeys were running down the street. So that just made yesterday terrible. So I come home, I got a flat tire after that. We're fixing the fence in a few minutes. like 6:30 something right now. I gotta be over there at 8 helping them fix more. So that was a bummer to the day. Then I get home and I find out the flat tire. I was so pumped up because we had got Mario Kart and Doom in. I thought I was going to be playing that all day, just watching my friend's house. And now we got a broken fence and fucking Vinnie Paul's gone. I don't even know what to say. Yesterday was a fucked up day. I probably got zero sleep and been having weird dreams for the last few days. Probably gonna have even weirder dreams tonight. I just thought because we haven't smoked pot, fucking my dreams have been so fucking weird. And now just everything on my mind now is. Well, back to Vinnie Paul, man. That dude hit the fucking drums harder than anybody. He would leave dents in the fucking drumstick. Dents in the fucking drumstick from hitting that shit so hard. Someone caught a drumstick next to me in Lubbock, and I swear it looked like someone had gotten a fucking saw and just sawed that shit fucking down like 3/4 of the way. Like, how does he not break a drumstick every fucking song? But memorable times, of course, the Pantera concert. And then we saw Vinny with Damage Plan, Vinny and Dime with Damage Plan in Albuquerque at the Edge Fest. Then me and Vanessa and Ryan saw Hell Yeah in Lubbock. And this was right after, not right after, but a few years after Dime had died. They were scanning you, like this place was sold out. People had this huge banner. One second. And it was pretty nuts. Other times we saw him with Hell Yeah on the Blood for Blood. I remember that. I remember I drove down solo to see them in Lubbock. Oh man, so many memorable times. It's gonna be fucking hard getting over this one. But I have to get back to my life. You'll have a good one. Don't fiesta too hard. So back at this. I'm going to finish the Vinnie Paul stories. So I was talking about the first time we saw him was in Lubbock. And then the second time I saw him, I went and saw him solo for the Cowboy album. I think it was Cowboy's Way. I know that was one of the songs. And then the third time, I know I've seen him so many times. A lot of the times, like opening up for people. I'd have to pull out all our concert tickets. My mind's gone crazy right now. But I've known I've at least seen Hell Yeah at least 5 or 6 times. Just crazy, man. It's crazy. Fucking all these awesome bands are just getting torn away these days. Fucking, I don't even know where to start. Fucking, eesh. Maybe this will bring out Mudvayne again. Probably not. I could probably see fucking Chad going crazy for a little bit, because losing another brother fucking's gotta suck ass. But one of the most memorable times of seeing Hell Yeah was we had a dog, Dime, and it had been sick for a little bit, like a month or two. And Hell Yeah had been was playing Albuquerque at the Sunshine, and I told Roxy, we can't go because Dime's sick. I don't want to leave the dog with somebody and it be sick. So we didn't even plan on going, and then the day of that concert, he dies. And instead of sitting around in the RV flipping out, we just went to Albuquerque and seen the concert. And I remember being there, but I don't remember anything about that day really. I remember a lot about that day, but just so much, it was just going through my head at the time. And that day I had met the singer Seven Dust. kind of brought up my day a lot more. I was just walking through the mall and I double taked on someone, and usually if you double take on someone, they're like, oh fuck. This dude fucking straight up said, what's up, dude? Like, that just blew my mind. Like, most rock stars would have just been like, oh, there's a fan, we need to fucking run off or whatever. But he let me go to grab my phone. Had died that day, and he let me go grab my phone from my girlfriend on the other side of the mall. I literally ran through the mall like I had stole something. Come back and meet him before he left the Hot Topic or Spencer's. I think it was Spencer's. But only thing I remember of that day, and I still have pictures of it in my phone, is Vinnie standing on the drum set with his arms out like that. And he always would do that. Even at the big festivals, you'd always see him. They'd always introduce him, and he would always stand up and hold it out. And he had them drums that fucking just, I don't know if he just oversized drums or how he made it, but fuck, dude, he had the drum sound that no one else could fucking even. Never seen somebody hit it so hard that it looked like they got sawed in. I've seen a lot of drummers, but I've never seen a drummer hit the fucking drums that hard. It's fucking crazy. I'm trying to remember the crazy things, moments right now. All the times we've seen Hell Yeah. And then the Damage Plan one. It was such a long day. I just remember barely, I remember just seeing them playing, and we were kind of far away. We didn't know that. 6 months later, we're gonna fucking lose them. I bet you that was about 6 months. Fucking crazy. I don't know, man. One murder and then one suicide. I feel so bad for his dad, because he taught them both music. And to have to bury both of your sons, fucking gotta be terrible. Fucking terrible. I don't even know how much help I'm gonna be helping them today, cause I don't even know what to think. I barely slept last night, cause every time I just thought about it, and then my phone, fucking people were just sending me text message after text messages. People knew that was my fucking favorite band. That changed my life. Like, that Pantera concert changed my life. I didn't want to listen to rap music anymore. I didn't want, that shit changed my life. I can remember my friends, Mike he was always wearing Pantera t-shirts to school. And we went to a school that tried to tuck in your t-shirts and shit like that. And I traded him a Nirvana CD, and then he gave me a Pantera CD. And I think that's probably what changed it all. I can still remember that song fucked up in the head. I'm trying to remember. It's off the Vulgar Display Power CD. I remember just sitting there. No, I'm lying. It was a Flood song off of Southern Treadkill. I can still remember the first time smoking marijuana and hearing that song, and it just had a scary, evil, creepy feeling to it. And we'd be sitting in this little shed, and it's our first time smoking pot a few times, and we're just sitting in my friend's shed getting high. It'd be raining and fucking. We wouldn't even want to leave. We'd just sit there and keep smoking, just me and him, and just listening to. It was this fucking old school 80s tape player that was fucking huge, had these huge speakers, and fucking we would jam that shit out as loud as we could, and just, it was so long ago we had the fucking tape back there. I can see the tape, because it just stayed in that hut for so long. I can see the tape still sitting on the ground. And man, those few days, if I could start anything back, I would probably if I could start anything, I'd probably start it from that Pantera concert. If I had to rewind on life, there's a lot of things I would change, but I would fucking literally, I would start over at that Pantera concert because that's when everything changed. We were in junior high. I'm gonna say 8th or ninth grade. 97 was that concert. I'm gonna say November. I remember walking out of that Pantera concert and it was so hot from the people inside the concert that when you walked outside you saw steam coming off these people's body. And that's one concert that I can remember walking, for some reason remember walking out of the concert and looking over at the concession stand, or not the where they sell the t-shirts, and I so regret not going to buy that t-shirt. It was the 101 Proof Tour, Lubbock, Texas. Me, my friend Mike, I bought his ticket for his birthday. David Baumgartner, my dad, in my car. Large went with my friend's mom. Let's see. Ryan went with his friend Ted. I believe Nick was there. Just, I'm so glad that I made it to that concert. Like, so glad. I can't even explain how much that concert made me want to just change my life of not listening to rap music or being, I know it sounds bad, a wigger, I guess. Because at our school, that's just how it was. It was thugs or the headbangers, I guess you could call it. We're back to Pantera. That shit, the groove metal, just changed my life. Like, whoosh. There was times after Dime passed away that I would make my girlfriend stay in the car until the Pantera song ended. Like, it had you totally, like, we listened to the whole song, we'd be at a family get together and they'd be like, well, why'd you sit in the car for 3 minutes? Were y'all out there partying or what? And nope, it was because we were listening to the damn Pantera song. I went through a long time where I couldn't even watch the Pantera movies without, like, just wanting to flip out that someone murdered this guy. Murdered. And now I don't want to speak out yet, but now we got to find out how Vinnie did it. You know, if it would have been something crazy, they would have said, you know, he had heart problems or he had a heart attack or something crazy happened last night. All we got was we confirmed it, and the family don't want to speak on any further. And I bet you there was a lot of rock stars that took down bottles of Crown last night. Now we don't know the future of Hell Yeah. We don't know the future of... I'm sorry for not looking at the screen. I don't even want to look at myself right now. Just creeps me out that fucking all these people are passing away. It's just so creepy. I know I'm going to think of a million Pantera memories when I turn this off. I remember when the Damage Plan CD came out, like, they didn't get full credit. Like, people weren't, like, they were just like, that's the Pantera after bands. And now it just seems like, even the Rebel Meets Rebel CD, I'm gonna have to jam that today. Oh God, please don't be a suicide, man. Please, I don't want it to be sick or something, but fuck, dude, I don't know. Another one, man. I was sitting in the exact same spot I'm sitting in right now, maybe just a little bit farther over, when I picked up the my phone and I had seen Roxy text message me. It was all tears. I just saw the bottom text and it was all tears. And then I clicked on the picture, and it was a picture of Chester, and it said that he committed suicide. And I was just like, no way. Like, I think that one even blew me farther back than the Vinnie Paul thing. Like, because that was a person, you're like, there's no way this person would ever commit suicide. And I've gone through crazy parts of my life, but I don't think I'd ever do anything like that. Oh, this is getting too crazy. Alright, we go have an awesome one. I'm going to combine this with the other video, so I'm looking at 13 minutes right now. Y'all are going to be 23. I hope no one watches this one. I just hope this is years from now. I can watch this and just remember how I was feeling at this moment. Just like the other day when I opened Nintendo Switch. I just want to remember years from now what that moment was like. Thanks for sharing it with me, man.